After completing his mandatory military service earlier this year, BTS's Jimin has returned to the public eye stronger, more confident, and more influential than ever. Far from slowing down, Jimin's presence in both the entertainment and fashion worlds has skyrocketed throughout 2025, solidifying his reputation as one of South Korea's most beloved and globally recognized icons. Hey guys, if you liked the video, please help subscribe. Your support means a lot to us. In recent months, Jimin has seamlessly transitioned from a quiet period of military life to dazzling the global stage once again. His reappearance at Paris Fashion Week earlier this October became one of the most discussed events in pop culture. Sporting a platinum blonde hairstyle and a sleek black Dior suit, Jimin captured worldwide attention not only for his visuals, but also for his refined charisma and poise, the kind that only grows stronger with maturity and experience. Fashion critics and fans alike described him as the face of modern elegance, noting how effortlessly he blends the artistry of performance with high fashion's sophistication. But fashion isn't Jimin's only stage. Sources close to big hit music revealed that Jimin has been actively participating in new creative projects since returning from military service. While details remain confidential, reports suggest he's been recording new music and exploring diverse artistic collaborations. Speculation is growing about a possible solo comeback in early 2026, with fans anticipating a sound that reflects his evolution, introspective yet powerful, emotional yet refined. Beyond art and style, Jimin's humanitarian efforts have also expanded. In a heartwarming turn, Jimin, along with his father and younger brother, were recently recognized as members of Korea's Green Nobel Club, an elite group of philanthropists who contribute significantly to children's welfare causes. The gesture, while quietly made, reflects the singer's long-standing dedication to using his fame for positive impact. Industry analysts say Jimin's post-service momentum illustrates a broader shift among K-pop idols, one that balances artistic authenticity, social contribution, and global influence. Jimin is redefining what it means to return from the military, says Seoul-based pop culture critic Han Ji-yeon. He came back not as someone who needed to reclaim his fame, but as someone whose influence naturally expanded beyond music. He's now a fashion ambassador, a cultural figure, and a symbol of integrity. Meanwhile, fans worldwide continue to celebrate his return with an endless stream of tributes, trending hashtags, and global projects. In China, Japan, and the United States, large-scale LED advertisements and public displays of support for Jimin's 30th birthday filled city skylines. This wave of fan-driven celebration highlights how Jimin's impact transcends borders, language, and even time away from the spotlight. As 2025 draws to a close, Jimin's renewed presence signals a new chapter, one where artistry meets maturity and fame meets purpose. Whether on the stage, in front of the camera, or through acts of generosity, Jimin proves once again that his light only shines brighter with time. What makes Jimin's return even more remarkable is the consistency of his influence across multiple industries. After 2 years away from the spotlight, many celebrities struggle to regain momentum. Yet Jimin seems to have returned not merely as a performer, but as a cultural phenomenon. His presence has been described by international media as quietly commanding, reflecting an artist who no longer needs to prove his worth. Instead, he simply embodies it. At the Paris Fashion Week, Jimin's mere appearance at the Dior event caused an immediate surge in online traffic. Within hours, #JiminXDior dominated X trends in over 50 countries, and luxury analysts reported a noticeable rise in global search volume for Dior menswear items. This wasn't the first time Jimin's association with fashion sparked a ripple effect. Ever since he became a Dior global ambassador in 2023, his brand power has been unmatched. However, this year's appearance, post-military, carried a deeper message. Jimin isn't just a muse, he's a vision of evolution, representing maturity, strength, and renewal. Meanwhile, in the entertainment sphere, anticipation continues to grow regarding his rumored Disney Plus project alongside fellow BTS member Jungkook. Sources close to the production describe it as a travel reality series, focusing on self-reflection, art, and friendship, a thematic match for Jimin's introspective personality.
If confirmed, the show could mark Jimin's first major on-screen appearance since his military discharge, offering fans a rare, intimate glimpse into his post-military mindset.
What sets Jimin apart from many global superstars is his unwavering commitment to giving back. The news of his family joining Korea's prestigious Green Noble Club resonated deeply with fans worldwide. Jimin's long history of donations, from funding scholarships in his hometown of Busan to supporting UNICEF's education initiatives, has always reflected his personal values of humility and compassion. Observers note that his philanthropic consistency has made him not just an idol, but a role model for socially responsible celebrity culture. In an era where fame often leads to isolation or controversy, Jimin's grounded nature is what keeps fans loyal. He carries himself with grace, one fan commented during a street interview in Paris. He's successful, but he never lost the warmth that drew us to him in the first place. Industry insiders hint that 2026 could mark the beginning of Jimin's second artistic era. Insiders close to big hit music have reportedly confirmed that he's been experimenting with new sounds and collaborating with Western producers, aiming to craft an album that bridges Eastern emotional storytelling with global sonic trends. Jimin has always been deeply musical, said one producer who has worked with BTS in the past. But now, he's more introspective. He's writing from a place of experience, not just as a performer, but as a man who has lived, grown, and reflected. If true, this evolution could redefine Jimin's artistic identity. His first solo album, Face 2023, already showcased his vulnerability and personal struggles. Now, with maturity gained through service, silence, and renewal, fans expect something even more profound. An album that doesn't just express emotion, but transcends it. Jimin's journey from soldier to superstar serves as a broader metaphor for BTS's ongoing story: perseverance, unity, and transformation. As all 7 members gradually reunite after military service, Jimin's smooth transition back into the spotlight sets a positive tone for the group's eventual comeback. For now, though, Jimin's focus seems to be on balance, nurturing creativity while embracing peace. Whether he's walking a Paris runway, recording new music, or quietly supporting humanitarian causes, one thing remains clear: his influence continues to grow, shaped not by noise or spectacle, but by authenticity and heart. As 2025 comes to a close, Jimin stands not only as an idol of K-pop, but as a symbol of grace after silence. His post-service renaissance is not just a return, it's a redefinition. The impact of Jimin's post-military resurgence has not gone unnoticed within the entertainment industry. Executives, analysts, and fellow artists have all taken note of how his return symbolizes a broader shift in how idols manage fame, identity, and artistic growth after military service. In many ways, Jimin's path has become a blueprint for how to evolve gracefully in a constantly changing K-pop landscape. According to several South Korean media outlets, talent agencies are studying Jimin's career trajectory as an example of strategic authenticity. Unlike idols who rely heavily on media exposure immediately after discharge, Jimin opted for a gradual and organic comeback, appearing first through fashion events, humanitarian recognition, and quiet music studio updates rather than high-profile interviews. Jimin's team understood something essential, explains Kim Taehyung, a music business professor at Korea University. In an age of overexposure, mystery is power. By allowing anticipation to build naturally, Jimin re-entered the industry with not just attention, but respect. This deliberate pacing also gave Jimin room to re-establish his public image beyond just his idol persona. His activities in 2025, particularly his growing association with luxury fashion, art exhibitions, and philanthropic movements,
highlight his transformation into a multifaceted public figure who transcends the label of K-pop. As of late 2025, all 7 BTS members have completed or are nearing completion of their military service. With Jimin's successful reintegration and renewed artistic presence, many in the industry see him as a bridge for BTS's much-anticipated 2026 reunion. Fans have already begun to piece together clues: subtle references from big hit executives, cryptic posts from BTS members, and brand collaborations hinting at a large-scale relaunch. Rumors suggest that Jimin's next solo project may be strategically timed to align with the group's reunion, allowing his refined artistry to serve as a thematic lead-in for BTS's grand comeback. If true, this strategy could mark one of the most significant returns in music history. Analysts predict that BTS's 2026 reunion, backed by the individual artistic growth of each member, could generate a global cultural impact rivaling or even surpassing their pre-hiatus success.